welcome to my channel. So if you're new here and it's your first time, thank you so much for coming over. My name's Sharon and my channel is living on a part-time income because that's what I do. Thankfully I've got a good work-life balance and I manage to work part-time, and on my days off I am about for my family and I get to see friends sometimes, especially in the summer holidays, and it gives me time to do my YouTube. And on my channel I talk about my grocery shopping that I do in Marks and Spencer's, Aldi and Lidl. I also talk about personal finance. I talk about thrift finds from the charity shops and Vinted, and I also do cook with me's. So if this sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would stick around and watch, and if you like what you see, you would consider liking and subscribing. If you're returning, thank you so much. Your comments are always so much appreciated, and yeah, thanks for coming over. So today I thought I would have a little chat about my August budget and what I'm up to with my finances for August and maybe running into September, October. Just a brief overview really. So I decided that when I get my August pay, I'm not going to do any saving this month. Basically, I have been socialising a fair bit in July and August, and I do get to see friends more during the summer holidays than what I would normally, so we try to make the most of getting together and planning things. So I've kind of worked out in my budget with my savings that my intention is to save every month, but I'm going to give myself 2 months a year off, which are going to be August and then also November in preparation for December and Christmas. So August is my savings free month, and I have got some things planned with friends. I plan to meet up with a school friend and we're going to do lunch, and I've also got booked up with some other friends. We are going to Kew Gardens, which I'm really excited about, later this month. And we're also going into London, we're going to the O2. So I just think it's easier just to not save, so I won't be taking from sinking funds. I can just know that the money's there, I can enjoy myself without worrying really. And also what I have got planned this month is a boiler service. So I currently pay £13.99, and this is for boiler servicing throughout the year. So I have used this previously before for call outs with things that have gone wrong on the boiler. Thankfully so far nothing has gone wrong with the boiler, but I thought it was time for its annual service, and the amount that I pay every month, that does cover the cost of a service. So I've put that in for later on in August, and then I know I'm done for autumn and winter, and fingers crossed the boiler will carry on as it is. It does sound fine, but I just wanted to get it done. Obviously, I think when you leave it till September, October, November time, then a lot of people are going to be ringing their service providers asking for boiler services or having to cope with breakdowns. So I thought, let me get it done in the summer. So that's done. And then basically what I also want to do is my boiler servicing and also my home insurance. I pay $7.99 for my home insurance. They both are due for renewal about mid-October. I've decided that I'm not going to do them on a monthly basis, and I'm going to revert back to an annual basis, which I much prefer, to be fair. And I will look to see if I can get any kind of discounts online via cashback sites before I sign up. So my boiler servicing tends to be between £150 to £200 a year, and my home insurance is anything between £50 to £80 a year. So I've budgeted for that, and I can basically take the cost off my monthly bills. So that will be a cost of around £22 coming off. And I've slightly increased my spending budget because I have noticed that I've been doing an awful lot of train fares over the last few months, and this will go towards train fares, especially for visiting my son and granddaughter. And then I've also got due in September some Google payment that I make annually. That's for storage, so that works out, I think, around £20 to £30 annually, so I'll be paying that. And I think that kind of outlines what I'm hoping to do yet with finances regarding those issues over the next few months. And I think come September, once everyone's back at school and back at work, I'll be able to get into a better routine with keeping my savings on track. I haven't had to dip into savings. The only thing that I will be doing next month in September is my car. So I may have mentioned in previous vlogs that I ordered a master cylinder because that was a part that does need to be replaced on my car, and I'm hoping that this will fit, because I think this part now is obsolete on my car. So it's making sure that I've got the right particular master cylinder for my car. So I did order one a couple of months ago, and I'm going to take my car in September to have that replaced. And I'm also going to have an oil service done as well, because I had an oil leak. So he recommended that I get those done. So I've budgeted around £250, hoping that it's not going to come to more than that. If it's less, then that's great. So yeah, so that's financially my plans over and above what I'm doing on a monthly basis. The money that I get every month, I have a portion that goes straight into a bank account, and all my direct debits come out on a monthly basis. I also have a groceries allowance of £130 a month. I have a petrol allowance of £35 a month. And then I also have spending, and now that I've decided to stop the monthly payments for the boiler service and home insurance, I basically have made provisions that I will have spending every 2 weeks roughly, so mid-month and end of the month, of £70 for mid-month and £70 for the end of the month, and that's for my spending. And that will also take into account any train fares that I do, any meals out that I want to do. And I've managed to basically stop the monthly payments for the boiler service and the home insurance, because I received a refund of £59 on utilities, and I've basically apportioned that to pay for the rest of the monthly payments for the home insurance and the boiler insurance till October. So that works out really nicely. So it means that I can have the full allowance now of my spending of £70 mid-month and £70 at the end of the month. So that's worked out really well. So yeah, so that's finances kind of all sorted and budgeted for. And I thought now I would show you a cook with me. So earlier on in the week, I used the Tilda Cajun jambalaya rice, and it turned out to be a super quick, super tasty meal. So without further ado, I'm going to show you that recipe. See you in a mo. Hi guys, so I'm having Cajun jambalaya rice with mixed veg and prawns, and this is going to be an ultra quick meal. I've literally chopped up half a courgette and half a red pepper, and as you can see it's sauteing nicely in the pan. And I'm going to add the king prawns, and I'm going to add some garlic powder, and then I'm going to add the Cajun jambalaya rice. And I would imagine this is going to be ready in approximately 5 minutes. I've literally just added the prawns and some garlic granules. Smelling really nice actually. And I'm going to add the Cajun jambalaya rice, and it says stir fry for 3 minutes. I've literally just added the rice. I've added some pepper. I'm not adding some salt yet. And I'm going to just cook this for 3 minutes. But this has just got to be one of the quickest and easiest meals to do actually. My first try of using Tilda rice, jambalaya style, and give it another couple of minutes and I'll be dishing up. So yeah, cook this for coming up for 4 minutes now, just to get the juices reduced here, and I'm ready to plate up. So see you at the dinner table. So I'm at the dinner table guys, and I must admit it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, considering this got knocked up and took literally between 5 to 10 minutes from start to finish, really happy. But yeah, I have to do the taste test, don't I? So let's have a see. That's really good. Considering it's a packet rice, it's got a real nice smoky kick to it, and a really nice kind of texture, you know, like how a paella texture is, that sticky risotto kind of texture. But yeah, very happy with this for a meal that's literally taken less than 10 minutes. Yeah, it gets a solid 8 out of 10 from me, and I would buy the Cajun jambalaya rice again and do this again. Highly recommend. Bon appetit. Hi there. I really did enjoy that Tilda jambalaya Cajun rice. It was really tasty. Oh, I'm 100% going to buy that again. And having it with king prawns and mixed vegetables is just a perfect combination. So I'm going to now share with you a very, very small Lidl shop. I stuck to my shopping list. I was so good. So without further ado, here's my little Lidl shop. Hi guys. So I thought I'd show you my Lidl shop. As you can see, I've hardly got anything here. And I stuck to my shopping list, so feeling very happy about that. I've basically been eating out of the freezer and out of the cupboard this week, and I don't really need anything. So I thought, well, if I do need to get a full shop, I can do that next week. So here's what I got. So this wasn't on the shopping list, but this was another Lidl freebie. So it was a chocolate iced donut. So it was worth 39p. So I'm going to have a sit down in a little while with a nice cup of decaf tea and enjoy my donut. Next on the list, what I did need was some baking paper, and that was £2.29, and I get 20 metres, so that's not too bad. Then I did need a top up of my wipes, so I've got the multi-surface ones, and these were £1.5. You get 72 in a pack. And then I've also got floor wipes, and these were 89p, and you get 15 large wipes. And then last on the list, I think I previously mentioned that Lidl's have just started doing the same kind of bread that Aldi do, which I'm very happy about. And I got a Tiger half bloomer, and that was £1.09. So my whole shop there came to £5.32. So not bad at all. Stuck to the shopping list, and in all honesty, as I'm working Saturday and Sunday, I will use something from out of the freezer for my dinners or from out of the cupboard. I've got plenty. So yeah, just a little video there of my Lidl shop. Hi guys. So yeah, I didn't do a big shop, as you can see. I'm going to just wait until next week. I am working, like I said in the video, Saturday and Sunday, so I'm not in desperate need of anything grocery wise. I will make do and quite happily shop my cupboard or my freezer for my meals. And yeah, that's what I've been up to so far. So I did meet a friend on Thursday. We had a really lovely meet up and lunch. We had a Chinese buffet, which was highly delicious. Lots of food on the menu and very reasonably priced at £10.50 per head. And then we had a nice walk around the park. Thoroughly enjoyed that catch up. And Friday is just a day of relaxing, and the weekend is work. So I hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and if you haven't already subscribed, would you please consider subscribing? It would mean so much to me. And please leave your comments down below. I really do enjoy reading them. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.